My name is Belinda Wasser, also known as Rocket Girl. Today, we're going to talk about how 30-minute free consultations get you really good clients. Years ago, I decided to start offering 30-minute free consultations for anyone who was interested in finding out whether or not we were a good fit to work together. And the first thing I did was I made it really easy for people to sign up for these consultations. I put a link in my email. I have a link on every page of my website at the bottom. I have a link also in my email newsletter that goes out on a regular basis. So I make it very simple for them to schedule time with me. The other thing is I also make it clear this is not a sales call. This is not me trying to sell them my services. It's something very different. And the result is that it really takes the pressure off, and I'm able to discover a few things that I want to tell you about today. One thing I do when people set up consultations is I ask a number of questions. One is how long have they been in business? The second is, do they have a website? Who referred them, and what they want to talk to me about. So that way I can be a little prepared when we go in. All right, so let's talk about what happens after this 30-minute consultation. I know all about the business that they're in. So typically, I'll ask a few questions, tell me about your business, tell me about what you do. And so at the end of that 30 minutes, I know about their business. I also know what they want me to help them with. And so this is important because I want to make sure that what they need is something that I like and that I know how to do, or that I want to learn how to do. But it's key for me to see myself, in the work. Do I want to do this? How do I feel about that? The other thing that's really important is you hear stories about people that you've worked with in the past. So for example, big red flag, if someone says to me, I hired a virtual assistant and it was a disaster, or I hired a virtual assistant and then they say something negative about them. Now I know that every relationship isn't great, but how they take ownership for that and how they handle it is very telling. So I love to hear that, those stories. And on the flip side, there are times when I'll ask them if they've ever worked with a virtual assistant, and they'll say, yes, she left, she had a baby, or, she moved away and decided not to do this work, or she got a job. We loved her, and that's why we're looking for someone else. That is a great phrase to hear, a set of phrases to hear for sure. Then I figure out whether I like them. It's really important that I like my clients. And at the end of this, not only is the potential client deciding if they're going to work with me, I am very much deciding if I am going to work with them. And I use key phrases during the conversation. So for example, if they ask me, do you know how to do X, Y, and Z? I would say, yes, and I would be happy to help you with that if we decide to work together. Then toward the end, if they're a good fit, I'll probably say something like, I'd love to work with you. I think we would really, I think we would work well together. Okay, so 30-minute consultations, really good idea. You can automate them by using something like Acuity or Calendly or TimeTrade right on your website. If you don't have a website, all of those tools can be used separately without a website as well on a landing page. Okay, before we go today, I want to make sure that you all know about my free online classroom. It's a community of over 12,000 people who are either virtual assistants now or are thinking about it. Come on over and join us. There's tons of trainings just like this, tons of blog posts, community, friendship, a place to get your questions answered. So please join us over there. All you have to do is type the Virtual Assistant Connection in the search bar at the top of Facebook. We're also on Instagram, and I'd love to have you check us out and follow us at the Virtual Assistant Connection as well. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching the Rocket Girl Show. I'm Belinda Wasser, signing off till next time. Bye-bye.